ATL, what's up? What's going on, ATL? First of all, I want everybody to settle down for a second. I don't want anybody to panic. These cops are with me. First of all, they're not with me for the wrong reasons, okay? They're not here because I'm promoting my movie Ride Along, which comes out January. I'm not here for that. They're actually with me because I don't feel safe here. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. And if you want to know why I don't feel safe, at this moment, I want you to look to your left and look to your right. If you see somebody stooping down or sweating, it's because they got warrants. And guess what? You're going to jail tonight. And I got a couple people that I want to get locked up, okay? Floyd Mayweather, congratulations on the fight, buddy. But you're going to jail for those damn cowboy boots. You're going to jail. I want to lock you up tonight. That was a bad fashion choice.
All right, welcome back. Welcome back. It's the Dugg. So, who do y'all want to hear it from as far as 42 Big Booty Dyke? You know, I know ain't nobody else talking about him but me. And for some reason, Taco Boy brought this dude up. He got some pictures of him inside the pen. How did he get it? I don't know. Who knows, right? You know, probably because he's the police. I'm just saying. So we can actually listen to a literal Fed tell us with Fed It, the dude from Fresh and Fit. You know, a lot of individuals didn't know that he was a Fed. You know, just like Adam 22, and then he went on the Adam 22's channel showing y'all that, you know, all these interviewers and shit are federal agents. Okay, so we can actually literally listen to the feds talk about an hour about 42 Dugg's arrest. And we're not even gonna do that, right? Because fuck these feds, right? I don't give a fuck about whatever they're saying. Honestly, you know, I could break that down, but we ain't doing no damn hour breakdown on no 42 scrub, no 42 Dyke. No, I'd rather be entertained. And there was another video I seen that was just kind of making its rounds about 42 Dugg, and it was about the sovereign citizenship shit. Here it goes. DJ Academics put out there 42 Dugg arrested by feds after 6-month manhunt and him claiming sovereignty. I don't know what the fuck that means. Him claiming sovereignty. I don't know what that means. But let's hear it. Because it's only 4 minutes long, I guess. So I can handle that. Instead of listening to this shit for 10 minutes long or even 6 minutes long. It says here, I could react to the top one, right? It says here 81,000, or is it 81,000? No, the top one would be Academics, right? Because this dude got the most views off this shit. This lawyer dude only got 81,000 views, I guess. So we're going to go with the one with the most views, which is Academics. I seen Poetic Flocka do one, which is funny because I was going to react to Poetic Flocka because, you know, he just popped up one day up on No Jumper, you know, out of the fucking blue. No one ever heard of Poetic Flocka. I know because I never, you know, I've been on YouTube, on these YouTube streets, never heard of him. All of a sudden, you know, he magically appears on No Jumper, and then, you know, they keep on comparing him to, this dude, DJ Academics, right? And then I was listening to him, I was like, oh shit, he's like really trying to sound like this dude, you know, like mimicking his style of just interviewing and talking and all that stuff. And then you already know that Adam 22 don't like, he don't fuck with DJ Academics. So they stage all this shit where he gets spit on and they fighting and they talk about doing all this shit to him and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, he going through all that shit because he's pretending, he's imitating to be you. Like, they just pretty much hired a fucking goofy imitator of Academics that they can, you know, fuck over at work. And, you know what I'm saying, just treat them like shit and, you know, have motherfuckers beat up on them and smack them and shit like that. That's pretty much what Adam 22 did. But let's go ahead and listen to this breakdown.
To check it out now, man. The audacity and the stupidity of some of these rappers just never ceases to amaze me. Now, I like this guy, but 42 Dugg, what is you doing, man? Now, come on, man. Like, if you are 42 Dugg, who as recent as last week was seen on the internet calling out someone who was a federal cooperator in a gang case, if you call him out to fight via a public forum like Instagram, where all the blogs are gonna cover. You also show up to a NBA playoff game that's broadcasted on national TV. Please don't tell me you're on the run from the feds. Come on, that's the least you can ask of you, right? Now, if you guys don't know, 42 Dugg was taken into custody. You know why? He was on the run from the feds, okay? Now, police said he evaded arrest for 6 months, and they had to lead a 6-month manhunt to catch up with him, okay? Now, you might be saying, he wasn't on the run. He was cool at the crib. He's on Instagram Live all the time. He's, moving around. How could the police not catch up with him? Well, the police claim he utilized a bunch of methods to evade arrest. And by the way, evading arrest because he was supposed to turn, if you don't know, he was supposed to turn himself in for a 6-month sentence at a prison camp. That's like the little, low security prison. He was supposed to go to a prison camp for 6 months for some gun violation, okay? Instead, never showed up and basically was on the run. Now, they said while he was on the run, he did a few things to try to make sure the feds didn't catch up with him. Number one, he declared sovereignty. Now, if you don't know what declaring yourself as a sovereign means, it means you're then saying pretty much you ain't a United States citizen no more, which basically federal laws don't apply to you, okay? Now, it don't really work, but okay,
First off, that's not what it is. It's not what claiming sovereignty is. Claiming sovereignty is just you claiming sovereignty. I guess, can't nobody really stop you from claiming sovereignty unless you, are not a sovereign. I mean, I don't know. I guess there would be an argument. Wouldn't there be an argument? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, if I'm not a part of your country, right, I'm not one of your citizens, then, yeah, I should be able to claim that, right? I just don't see what the problem with, claiming that would be, right? Because I'm like, hold up. Especially, a lot of these dudes get arrested out of town or out of state. You know what I'm saying? If I was born in Detroit, right, how the fuck am I getting charged and tried in Minnesota, right? If I'm a Detroitan or Detroitan or whatever, right, my citizenship and my nationality or, my country would be Detroit. Detroit has their own constitution and all that shit. So it's my country, my homeland is in Detroit. So it's I'm not a citizen of Minnesota, right? I'm not a Minnesotan, so I wouldn't qualify to be, a Minnesota citizen. And also, if you ever looked at that case, Dred Scott case, in the Dred Scott case, it says all blacks are not U.S. citizens. The dude came up to Minnesota at Fort Snelling. He was a guy who got released from slavery in the South, and he moved all the way up to Minnesota, got married, and then, come to find out, oh, looky, they were still treating his ass like a slave. And he was like, hold on, I got my freedom papers. Why y'all still doing me like this? You know what I'm saying? So he tried to sue. He took him all the way up to the Supreme Court. And I remember this. I'm telling you, I remember a lot of details about this. But, yeah, this particular case, yeah, they said blacks are not a part of the body politic, and they are not U.S. citizens. And they're not U.S. citizens. They're not part of the body politics. So if in Dred Scott, they told Dred Scott that blacks are not U.S. citizens, and that's never been overturned. Never been overturned. So if that's never been overturned, then why is it a hurdle to get y'all to understand or get even anybody to go, yeah, that's correct. Yeah, we're not U.S. citizens because we're not. You are not a U.S. citizen. I'm telling you. In order to become a so-called U.S. citizen, you have to go through a process called naturalization. You have to go through a naturalization process. And a lot of y'all don't even know what naturalization is, especially if you used to be black, Negro, or colored. So a lot of these groups go to the Moorish Science Temple of America, or even I seen the Ku Klux Klan do naturalization. So I think it also applies to so-called whites too. A lot of motherfuckers have not gone through the naturalization process. I watched the Ku Klux Klan do a ceremony where they accepted the new members, and then a part of that ceremony and package I seen them doing, obviously, naturalization. And I was like, hold up, parallel. They do that with the Moors in the Moor Science Temple as well. So I think that has a lot to do with why we have access to certain protections within these court buildings, you know what I'm saying, with these societies and stuff like that, because you've presented these documents, you know, with witnesses and all that stuff. And that's what I've been trying to, like, really grasp my mind around, and trying to utilize not having to go to, like, the Ku Klux Klan or not having to go to the Moorish Science Temple, and you just kind of just getting it done and you doing it, you know, without having to join these radical, hateful groups, because it gets pretty hateful at the damn Moorish Science Temple of America. Who knows? They might not even ever fucking naturalize you. You feel me? So it, like I don't know why it's like the Moorish Science Temple of America, just like Ku Klux Klan, like they're gonna, just like the Freemasons too, they're gonna charge you all kind of shit, dues, all this type of stuff, and a lot of times y'all don't ever have money for dues. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't have no money like that. Y'all gotta, like, you know, really rationalize, yo, like, yo, am I gonna pay these dues, or am I gonna put gas in my car, or am I gonna pay for food for my children? You feel me? Like, you got those type of shits to worry about, but at the same time, you're like, damn, I cannot not pay this ever, right? Because I have to get through the paperwork. I have to get my contractual obligations corrected. So that's what I'm trying to say. I know that's probably long. I was probably talking for a long time.
Trying to evade arrest by making an official declaration, okay, that he's a sovereign, okay? He also told the government that he's worth $11 million.
Now, he said an official, whatever. Now, I'm like, who officially recognized him as a sovereign? That's what I would like to know, because it don't seem like this dude's worried. He don't seem worried at all. You know, he's all smiles and shit like that. You know, maybe he'll check out. Who knows? You know, he is rich, ain't he? Like, I don't know. Maybe he'll pull out a gold sovereign coin or something to that effect with some more paperwork and some other sovereigns recognizing him. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that. Y'all trying to say that's not impossible? Shit, this nigga's rich, ain't he? That's what. If I was half as rich, not even if I was half as rich, if I just had a few G's, you know what I'm saying, I would be able to turn my life around in dramatic ways. That's why they keep it so fucking broke, bro. Like, we literally surviving day by day, while these rap motherfuckers, man, they got endless amounts of bread, and they could change your life just by, you know, it's just crazy, you know, just by paper, just wipe your ass with this paper. Huh?
Oh, okay.
They literally wipe their ass with, you know, shit motherfuckers die for. I'm telling you, motherfuckers be dying, killing over $20, and they wiping their ass with it. You got niggas like Tiger eating money on motherfucking live. You know what I'm saying? You got motherfucking Boosie paying bitches to show the pussy lips on live. Come on, man. I'm telling you, motherfuckers doing anything, and they're talking about clout. No, they're doing anything for bread. It's still about the paper.
And while they were trying to catch up with him, because I think he was trying to think that, you know, like, I mean, if everybody could do that trick, we would all do it, right? Whenever you get in trouble, just say, hey, I don't believe or abide by the United States rules anymore. You guys can't prosecute me or put me in jail. Everybody would do it, okay? Now, again.
All the states do it. All the states. If the state has an issue, man, they're like, oh, yeah, we ain't dealing with the federal. No, we don't give a fuck about the federal. No, we're going to do the states. The state's going to do whatever they want. Just like how they doing with so-called marijuana, right? Ain't marijuana still illegal federally? But you got states that are legalizing it anyways. They going, oh, yeah, we're going to legalize it anyways. Give y'all licenses to do it. And then the federal boys are watching y'all, and then they coming in and robbing y'all legally. You feel me? And then you're tied up in litigation trying to recover what they stole from you. You know, like y'all don't see how that little cat and mouse game go. Like, yeah, you think I'm just telling you. Yeah, the states could turn on the Fed any goddamn day. They don't give a fuck about what the Fed's talking about. The states are their own countries. Like, if a motherfucker asks you what country you're from, like, you gotta, like, be real specific. Motherfuckers don't even know what country they're from. They talk about the United States. The United States is 50 states. It's 50 different states. Just like Africa, there's different countries in Africa. You're not just talking about Africa as a complete motherfucker, right? It's not like that. Y'all know it's not like that. I mean, I wasn't even gonna say y'all know it's like that, because a lot of y'all don't know. I didn't know at one point. I was like, what? I thought it was all the same shit. Just like I thought the United States was all one thing. I thought thought everybody had to follow the Fed, but I was wrong. I was apparently wrong. Let's keep on.
While doing that, please don't show up to a basketball game. Yes, you show up to a nationally televised basketball game, all right? Not only that, okay, because police said the way they caught him, they looked at the FAA records, and they saw a plane with no tail number. There was no tail number logged, but it was making a flight. So they obviously was going to go check out the plane to see what's up. Now, it's a private plane. Now, clearly, if anybody is not doing the right things before going on a flight or not giving a passenger list, something's up. The feds are going to check it out. Maybe you're trying to smuggle drugs. Maybe you're trying to smuggle people in the country. Who knows, okay? They go check it out, okay? It didn't have a tail number. It didn't have a manifest list, okay? It listed for the government. And basically, they fined $42. Okay? So they got him in custody. He was supposed to do 6 months.
So check it. So out of all the private jets, because a lot of private jets don't do that. A lot of private jets, if they're private, they're logging a goddamn thing. You know why? Because it's private. It's private. Yeah, they ain't got no tail number. Why? Because it's private. It's a private jet. That's private. They ain't logging shit with y'all publicly. No. Why would they do that? So just because you have a private plane, the feds could just say, "Oh, I'm a search it and try to shake it down and figure out what you got, nigga." So what? Nigga, no, you can't search my private jet. What the fuck? You can't search my private logs or anything like that because you're looking for some drugs or looking for 42 scrub. I don't give a goddamn. Nah, man. And then on top of that, right? You got this private jet motherfucker who was providing a service for 42 Dugg, right? As far as keeping him anonymous or keeping him private, like how you think that private jet service is gonna look, right? How their reputation is gonna be affected because 42 Dugg goes down. Like, don't nobody even say it. I ain't even hear nobody not one time yet say what private jet company that was. If it was a company, I guess, right, no one knows because it's private. Somehow the feds just got it.
Now they're hitting him with some new charges, okay? The new charges they're hitting him with is like some absconding charges, which is basically the feds are saying, yo, you made us work way too hard to come catch your ass. You are going to jail for a couple more years, okay? Now these new charges actually will have him facing years in jail just for avoiding jail, which is like, okay, I guess it didn't work. But, again, I just can't believe that 42 Dugg was a wanted man while he was calling out a guy who cooperated in the past. This is the thing about the streets I can't get. Because you know what will happen? They'll call out 6ix9ine, and then when they get locked up because they got warrants and all these other things, you know what they're going to say? 6ix9ine snitched on me. Brother, if you are wanted, you should be beefing with no one, much less a former or, I don't know, current federal informer, okay? Get a comment, you got custom suspension with academics. What do you think about this, man? Come on, bro. Let me know. Oh.
All right, welcome back. It's the dog. So as you can see, 42 Dyke is all smiles. Look like he has not a worry in the world. I don't know how that's possible, when this dude obviously is going through some things. And on top of that, riddle me this, bro. What unit is 42 Dyke in Detroit jail, bro? I've been to Detroit jail, bro. I've yet to been in Orange. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, what the fuck is that Orange like a federal holding unit or some shit like that? I don't know. Shit. I just left the Detroit county not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? So, and I still got a warrant right now for Detroit. And that's probably why I ain't gonna take my ass back for a while. At least I won't let y'all know I'm going back or whatever. Fuck. They ain't extraditing me because it's a fake ass bullshit ass case to begin with. But you know, allegedly I have a warrant out in Detroit that I gotta go handle or get handled somehow. So, you know, y'all let me know how to deal with that because you know, I don't know if y'all know this or not, but Michigan is corrupt as fuck. Bunch of lying ass, thieving ass, crooked ass, backwards ass, police. You know, I ain't gonna front, like the police in Detroit is a different breed of shithead. You know, like they're really like, I'm talking about gang. Yeah, the police in Detroit are worse than all the gangs put together. Yeah, bro. As far as crime, as far as murder, as far as extortion and all that shit, you know, all the so-called crimes, bro. All that shit gets done by the police here. Like the police is the biggest gang in Detroit. I don't know if y'all know that. And on top of that, you know what I'm saying, the Detroit got your neighbor, they got your mama, they got your daddy, you know what I'm saying, they got your cousin, and they all got them whistling to their tune. You feel me? So, yeah, you can't trust nobody in Detroit. Detroit is massively policed. It's massively held and ran and operated by gangsters, local gangsters. So I'm telling you, the police look like niggas, they behave like niggas, and they operate like niggas. So I'm telling you, criminal gangs are filled in the Detroit Police Department. Okay? That's who runs the Detroit Police Department. Gangs. I'm talking about literal criminal gangs. So, you know, just like California also, LAPD crash and shit like that. These are criminal gangs masquerading as police officers. That's what's going on in Detroit. I would argue that that's what's going on across the board in the United States of America. But I digress. What do y'all think about 42 Dugg, you know, being all chipper and happy, you know, while in federal custody? You know, I would imagine that I would be thinking to myself like, duh, this dude is about to bring a fucking whole RICO case our way. You know how RICOs are going everywhere. He just got signed to CMG, which I don't know if y'all know, they call themselves Cocaine Money Gang. CMG, Cocaine Money Gang. I wouldn't be signing into nothing called Cocaine Money Gang. I don't give a fuck. Even if it was a group, I'd be like, bro, first off, I don't do cocaine. All right, I don't do cocaine. Like Money Gang, I'll be fucking with Money Gang, but not no Cocaine Money Gang. Nah, that's gonna get us RICO'd. Fuck you talking about? Nah, I'm good on that. And also to you so-called gang members, right? You joining gangs called gangster murder killers and shit like that. And you're probably gonna get a RICO, bro. If I was you, I would you know, rally up a meeting immediately with the homies, and I'd be like, yo, we need a name change, like now. Like, you know, if y'all got gangster on your body or, you know, wankster, whatever the fuck you goofies put on your body, you need to cover that up because gangster isn't it isn't an identity or a concept that is socially accepted or acceptable. So all you gangster crabs, all you gangster lobster niggas, all you gangster disciples, you know what I'm saying? All you goofies, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna have to look into a new name because them damn G's, they gonna get your ass all locked up. All that gangster shit y'all talking is gonna get your ass put in a RICO case literally just for claiming that identity. You know, nothing else. As you can see with Young Thug ain't even commit no crime, bro. They got him in there and they have no proof of nothing that this dude did anything. All they're saying is, oh, he connected with gangsters. He's talking about gangster shit in his music. He calling himself a gangster and interviews and blah, blah, blah. So watch y'all 6. It's the dog.